is a style, a sound that's been copied countless times, but the man making the music tonight is one of its originators. His hands are aged, but they're sure. With them, he made history as one of the first to play electric blues. Since then, Robert Lockwood Jr. has been all over the world, playing the music African Americans embraced as relief from the oppression which was at one time a way of everyday life.
Well, the blues is history. The white people was playing the music, there wasn't prejudice. The music is what pulled the people together.
Lockwood says he learned his craft from another legend, the king of Delta blues players, the near-mythical Robert Johnson, but he set me straight on their relationship.
He was not my stepfather. He lived with my mother for a little while, and while he was with my mother, got close enough to him to learn how to play the guitar. Robert Johnson was 60 years ahead of his time. When he taught me to play, he put me 60 years ahead of my time.
But some say Lockwood's connection to Johnson is not as important as his own contributions.
He's the one that starts to become well heard across the South. Robert Lockwood Jr. played an incredible role from the King Biscuit Flower Hour out of Helena, Arkansas, which was the first time black performers were singing the blues on the radio.
In fact, Lockwood is believed by many to be the first African American to play electric guitar on the radio.
Well, I think it was me and Charlie Christie. Being on the radio was important because you was broadcasting, and people were listening to you all over the country.
Later, Lockwood played on numerous blues recordings in Chicago, where electric blues exploded. He headed east for New York in 1960. He stopped on the way to meet up with Sonny Boy Williamson, another blues legend who was in Cleveland. Lockwood ended up staying longer than he planned. So far, 43 years longer.
We were working 7 days a week when I met my first wife. And I like it here now because it's my home. They done every damn thing they could to make me like it, you know.
That includes naming a street after him here in the Flats. Cleveland has embraced Robert Lockwood Jr., and though he still plays all over the world and says musicians can live anywhere they want, it doesn't appear he's going anywhere. He's got 2 or 3 houses here and a regular weekly gig at a popular downtown blues club. Saxman Maurice Reedus has been playing with Lockwood more than 3 decades. He says only in recent years have people begun to understand Lockwood's importance.
He wasn't getting his properties musically. He got that Heritage Award from Hillary Clinton on the stage. He whispered in her ear, "What took y'all so damn long?" That's the truth.
Even though he has never gotten his dues, I don't think economically or probably even his props relative to what he's created art-wise, at least he's had a second career and people are aware of him.
And Lockwood says, as long as his hands have life, he will be playing this music.
Blues has too much to offer. You find every damn thing in the blues, jazz and everything else. So how can it stop?